Hello. Let me zoom in. Is that better? I'm trying to do live right now. It's been a minute. Okay. It's 4:30. So a lot of you are probably still at work. And I'm doing this now so that I can catch up with my other clients. I just want to say hello. I am back. I am ready. I am recharged. And I have been so busy yesterday catching up after my adventurous birthday celebration. Such an amazing time. I would recommend anyone that loves to have those adrenaline, thriller, roller coaster ride, go to Universal Studio. I had so much fun. I feel like I was 15 again, laughing, just running in line, trying to get on the rides, feeling free, feeling alive with all the children. It's really cool. Go to Universal Studio just for a day to get that out of your system. I got my adrenaline out of my system. And last night I was asking Don, what should we do next? What's our next adventure? Honestly, I can go on for more rides, but after the 6th ride, Don's like, I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. Because everywhere you walk is at least a total of 15,000 steps. And then you gotta keep moving in line because it's an average of 45 minutes wait per ride. But it's worth it. Trust me. So now I'm back. My adventure birthday was very happy fun. It is a happy birthday. Now I'm looking forward to getting back to reality. Let's talk about the reality of money. Okay? So many people ask me, Samani, how did you get to do your job? How did you get people to invest in your business? Well, it is easy. I love to talk about money solution, money education, money advice, money everything. My name is also Some Money. Call me Some Money because that's what I love. What you speak to out of your mouth, whether to yourself, to someone, will come to life. So let's not talk about the haters. We don't want them to come to life, and we don't want them in our life. We want to talk about money. That's what we need in our life. That's why I talk a lot about money freely now in my 50s, because back in my 20s, I didn't know. We don't learn about money in school. We know what the bills look like. We know how to use it. But how do we make more? How do we get more? How do we find a solution to pay for our bills? By the time we talk about money that we try to avoid because we are afraid of looking broke or afraid of looking unsuccessful, and that is not a good way of thinking about money, because what you think you become. There's no shame to talk about money or wanting to learn more and to understand more about it. the more I understand about it, the more it comes to me very easily. Money flows to you easily. The more you talk about it, the more you are working towards it. So the truth is, many people feel uncomfortable talking about money, and they don't teach you that in school, so it makes you be more unwilling to talk about it because you don't know much about it, which is understandable. But now I am here to talk to you about it because I'm tired of being broke, of making ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck, going to a payday loan, going to maxed out all your credit card because you have to feed your family. In our 20s and 30s, we are afraid to ask our family for money because that can look like you are broke, you are irresponsible, which is sad because that's when we need to talk more about money. I was in that situation. I cannot go to my siblings and borrow them money because they are so busy providing for their family themselves. So one time I asked my older sister for $300, real story, because I became a single mom. My children's father left. My car died. I sound like a freaking country music when I first moved to Nashville. They should write a song about me. I left my job, my corporate job, making less than half my salary. Then my children's father got taken away. He was a gambler. I end up being a single parent, raising my kids, all that shit, okay? And on top of that, I left a corporate steady income to become a salesperson that relies on commission. Now, those of you who never been in sales, I need to make a lot of sales to make commission. The salary is so low. I was making $13 an hour with 2 kids, 2 car notes, 2 mouths to feed, not even including myself. I don't even put myself on the line because my kids comes first. And all this time, I had so many jewelry from Tiffany, from Cartier, that I have collected along the way while I was working in corporate. I never know where to go to sell it so I can use money to, save my family. It was so stressful. I didn't know where to go. I even went to learn how to be a bartender, how to be a stripper, just in case my sales job fall through and I didn't make enough commission. So yeah, I will do whatever it takes to provide for my kids. But I was so afraid to talk about money. When I went and asked my sister for $300 because I'm not going to get paid until Friday, it was a Wednesday. My car broke down after my children's father left. I was so afraid. I didn't know what to do, so I asked her for $300. I paid her that Friday as soon as I get paid because I don't like to owe people. And then I get blamed for not paying her. Thank God I had my mother with me to be my witness, because I know she's going to turn around and say, oh, she borrowed me, she never paid. That's how family and friends are. When you pay them or when you ask for help, they will still go and talk about you. So this is why I want you to learn from my hardship how to avoid making that mistake. When you have jewelry that you collect along your life achievement or you get as a gift that's just sitting there, you can use it as cash. You can even take a loan using those jewelry and watches. I never knew about that until when I moved to Miami. I had to start all over. I had to sell my jewelry. And that was when diamonds were really high in the market and watches were doing well. After COVID, watches went up 3 times the value. So I was able to sell my watches and take a loan out to basically pay the bills. Because when COVID shut down, I work on commission. I was not able to collect unemployment, and it really hurt me. Then I learned how to become a buyer of luxury. I was selling most of my entire career for 25 years, and now during COVID shutdown, I learned to become a buyer of luxury jewelry and a lender, giving people money for their luxury jewelry so they can have a loan and use the money to pay for their bills, take care of their business. So I've been so happy doing that to help people. But then I realized, wait a minute, now I'm hurting myself because I'm building that business for somebody else and I wasn't get commission for like 3 years. It's crazy. I was struggling for 3 years and it sucks. But now I'm using my skills. I talk about money with my clients, and then I get to know people who know a lot about money because I love to talk about it. I ask questions about it. It should not be a shame to talk about money. It's a shame to talk about people, and people will make you broke. Money, talk about it. It's going to help you. It helped me. I am where I am today because I turn to people. How do you make money? How do you get money from this piece? Where can I go to get more money for my watch or my ring and this and that? Because that's when you learn. If you don't ask, you will never learn. I love to ask about how to make more money. I love to ask about, I need a raise. I need to get more money. If you don't ask, you're not going to get a raise. Where do you work that you would get a raise out of nowhere? Nobody wants to pay you more. They more likely want to pay you less and cut your leg off. That's what happened to me, and that's why I left, and I found investor that believed in me so I can continue to help people. My clients look for me after I left working for somebody else and building somebody else's dream. I put my head down and built quietly, built my company that I talked about in my book, built quietly. And now I am so fortunate to be able to help anyone in the comfort of your home or office, so that you don't have to be ashamed to walk in a pawn shop that is a negative vibe. People don't want to go to pawn shop. People don't even want to sell something over the counter at a jewelry place or even in a dusty little office because they need privacy. My clients are elite clients that has so many pieces in their collection, so it's easier for me to go meet them. I got in trouble for doing that while I was working for somebody else because they want me to sit in the box and not make any connection with other people. Well, I do it anyway. I love people, and my clients are the one that pays my bills. So they became a friend, and they look to me. We build that relationship and trust, and I don't even need more new clients. It's all my existing clients that contact me, and I have such an amazing investors that believe in my passion, in my business. I have been so busy just with existing clients, but now I have help, so I can continue to help many more people. If you need money, or if you need to talk about money, if you like to ask questions about money, go to my website, samani.net, and see what you have that can turn to money. I'm here to help you, so you don't have to run to your sibling and ask to borrow their money, or if your credit card is maxed out, it's not the end of the day. It's not the end of the world. I'm here for you 24 hours. Go online and send me the item of what you have. Even if it's broken, it's still valuable. And if you want to get rid of it from bad vibe and bad energy and start fresh, I will give you that money to use so you can start over instead of having your jewelry just sit there and do nothing. Okay? Let's make smarter decisions. We should be talking about money more and more openly. Other people that I used to know that I cut out of my life always call me and gossip about their own friends. And I'm like, if you gossip about your own friend and you call me your best friend, you probably gossip more about me. So I'm like, get out of here. I don't want to deal with these type of people. I want to deal with money. Money is what I need to make ends meet, to live financially free without stress. So let's talk more openly and not less. Because if you don't talk about it, you will never know, and you will never bring it to life. Whatever you speak of will come to life. Let's talk about money, and my name is Samani. You can always go on my website. It's samani.net, XAMANY.net. Simple. You can text me, WhatsApp for free. You can ask me whatever you like. I will give you a free evaluation on the items that you have lying there that you're not wearing. Use it for money, because this inflation sucks. Gas is high, grocery is high. Use what you have that's under your nose. And the more you understand how your jewelry will work, the better you will be prepared, so you can make the right move. So you know how to navigate, even if it's for emergency, for medical appointment or service that you have that was not planned. Anything that's not planned, grab what you have that's just sitting in your drawer and turn it into cash to help you get back on track. Make smarter decision. You can't talk about money to the people you're around, and you're in the wrong relationship. I talk about money with Don. We talk about money openly. He's helping me build my credit. He's helping me with business, with career. We gotta talk about our goal, our family, money should be one of the most important discussion. If you're not able to openly talk about money with your life partner or your husband or your spouse, you need to like choose somebody else, because eventually that's going to be an issue. That's why there's so many divorce. I've been there and done that. I can't even talk about money with my past relationship because they're broke. What's there to talk about? That's why now I speak about money so openly, so that it can flow into my life easily, so that I know how to navigate and who to speak to. I have the best investor in this world that allow me to help people. And my goal is to change the subject about money, to make it more positive. You don't want no negative. You want a positive. Okay? So let's have a conversation. Send me a text. Send me the picture of the items. I'm here to help you. Have a great day.